Hi everyone, my name is Lucy. Welcome back to my channel. I missed you all and I hope that you're doing amazing. It occurred to me that it's been a good while since I've done two things. One, a song ranking video, and two, a Starkid video. So I decided to bring them both back in this little series here. Now you may remember that I actually did a Twisted song ranking video a while back, and I honestly love that video and I really miss talking about the Starkid shows. So I thought today I would rank the Harry Potter musical songs and eventually get around to ranking the songs in the other Harry Potter musicals and the rest of the Starkid shows. I hope that you're as excited about this as I am. I really honestly miss talking about Starkid, talking about things that I actually like and love and not just griping about how bad Riverdale is, because I don't want to just be somebody who gripes about how bad something is. Like, I don't want that to be my channel and the vibe of my channel. Now, as always, we must remember that this is a subjective list based on my personal opinion. So if you disagree with my personal opinion, that's totally fine. And you can comment below why you do or why you agree. Let's get into it. Number 14 is Pig Farts, Pig Farts, Here I Come. Sorry, Draco. I almost didn't even include this song, but it is still technically on the soundtrack. I don't have much else to say about it just because she does only get to sing one line of the song. It's a really iconic line of the song, but it's still just one line of the song. Number 13 is Different as Can Be Reprise. This song is adorable. There is no doubt about that. I'm happy as a squirrel long as I'm with Mr. Quirrell. Are you kidding me? But honestly, my favorite part of this entire song is the like funky Hedwig's theme at the very end. The do 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 ha ha. That part, that's honestly like my favorite part. I think it's really, really clever. Number 12 is Ginny's song. This is still, to this day, one of my favorite scenes in Starkid history. The scene where Hermione is writing Harry's potions essay and he's writing the song for Cho Chang and he sings it to Ginny and it fits perfectly with Ginny's name. I think it's absolutely 10 out of 10, brilliant, comedic genius. The scene is absolutely perfect, beautifully done, mwah. And this song has a huge contribution to that, so yes, I love Ginny's song. Number 11 is Cho Chang's song. The only reason that this song is just slightly above Ginny's song is that extra bit of gusto that Darren has while singing this version, and also because of his scatting at the end, like the Cho Chang, Cho Chang. It's really, really funny. Number 10 is the finale. John Green got the okay quote from The Fault in Our Stars from Voldemort's final speech to Quirrell at the end of this musical. I don't even care. That's where he got it from. I know that they shortened the speech for the purposes of the soundtrack, but the entire monologue in the show is honestly one of my favorite things. It is one of my favorite things. Like when he goes into, I got killed by a 2-year-old and it's really embarrassing and everyone's like, when are you gonna come back, Voldemort? And it's on me. It's all on me. It just is the cherry on top of a already perfect show. Number 9 is the Dragon Lullaby. This song is actually super underrated and hilarious. Like, if you listen to the lyrics, it puts Harry's story and his situation into such a comedic light. Like, I'm living off the glory of a stupid children's story I had nothing to do with. I just sat there and got lucky. Or, the truth is, in the end, I'm pretty useless without friends. I have huge respect to this song because of that, and I don't think it gets anywhere near the recognition it deserves because of that. Also, the la 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 reminds me a lot of Crocodile Rock by Elton John, which gives it some bonus points because I love Elton John. And at the end when he sings, "You never asked to be a dragon, I never asked to be a champion. We just jumped on this bandwagon, but all we need is guitar jamming." That makes me so happy. Yeah, but all in all, stop sleeping on the Dragon Lullaby, even if it is a lullaby. Number 8 is Different as Can Be. Lyrically, this is one of the funniest songs in the entire show. It's also one of the most character building songs in the whole show. But one of the things that makes it so appealing to me is that it probably gives the best gateway into Quirrell's character that there is. Certainly better than anything that's in the Harry Potter canon. Like, before seeing this show, we obviously already know who Voldemort is and what he's all about, but after this song, we all really know who Quirrell is, and I love that. Also, despite the fact that this song is sung by a Dark Lord and his servant that he's attached himself to, this song I'm sure is relatable to a lot of people who have had a roommate or a friend who leads a very different lifestyle or routine than themselves. And that's also pretty great. This is probably the most obvious statement ever, but they make Voldemort a lot more relatable in these musicals. And of course, it's also the song that introduced the best ship in all of Starkid, let's be honest. Number 7 is Voldemort is Going Down. Still, all I see when I listen to this song is Jamie's crazy eyes during the filmed performance. But even if I disregard that, still a great song. This is the motivational song that gets the viewer or the listener as pumped as the characters in the show, and it surely does its job. And I also love at the end where they go like, "We must unite so we can fight, Voldemort is going down." Duh. Number 6 is To Dance Again. To Dance Again. Sorry. When you saw this show for the first time, you probably weren't expecting this. Like, who saw this coming? Probably no one, right? This is a hilarious villain song and a hilarious Voldemort is back song, so to speak. And again, I don't think any of us were expecting anything like this to happen when Voldemort came back when first seeing this show. That said, now we can't imagine Starkid Voldemort without his love of dancing or his enthusiastic, excitable personality. With Voldemort, Quirrell, and the other Death Eaters, this one is quite the showstopper, and you know I love that. Furthermore, there are also some great Quirrellamort moments in this number, which is a delightful bonus. Number 5 is Harry. Oh, Jamie, you beautiful, beautiful singer and actress. Please cast her as a lead again soon, Starkid. I guess an important thing to note here is that I hadn't seen Little White Lie when I first saw a Harry Potter musical, so I had never heard of the song Sammy yet. But regardless, this song is such a powerful ballad and so relatable to anybody who has ever had a celebrity crush or just a crush. This musical's portrayal of Ginny isn't totally perfect, but there is no denying that it is miles, and I mean miles, ahead of the movie's portrayal of her. But yes, I love Harry. So much. Both the song and the character. Number 4 is Missing You. This one is weirdly one of the most nostalgic for me. If someone heard that a Harry Potter musical existed, I doubt that they would expect there to be a duet between Harry and Quirrell, much less for it to be one of the most lovely, heartfelt pieces in the entire show. I honestly still see Missing You as one of the most tragically beautiful songs that Starkid has ever produced to date. Darren and Brian's voices sound so good together and they blend so well together. I honestly wish that they had more duets. And besides that, this song also has some very funny moments. The scene before it is really funny. Voldemort's kind of sighing throughout the whole thing. And Quirrell's line, "You give me someone to hold every night." It wouldn't be Starkid if they didn't perfectly interlace the tragedy and the comedy of the situation. So I love Missing You. Number 3 is Not Alone. This is still one of the most beautiful songs that Darren has ever written. I don't even care. Everything about this song makes me happy. Jamie's voice, Darren's voice, the message, the melody, the bridge where Harry goes, "Well, I still have trouble." I'm sorry, I'm not a singer. And the end where the 4 of them are just going for it and killing it. This not only remains to be one of the most beautiful Starkid love songs in history, and believe me, it is, but the underlying message to it is a sentiment that undoubtedly reaches out to a lot of people. Much like Get Back Up and I Wanna Be, the message of Not Alone has really inspired and comforted many people who have been fortunate enough to see this show, myself included sometimes. You're not alone. Number 2 is Granger Danger. This is still too iconic to possibly put into words. Now, I am someone who has always hated the idea of Hermione and Draco having a potential attraction or relationship, but Starkid somehow pulls it off. It's probably because of Lauren's flawless performance. It's also probably because it's like nowhere near reciprocated, but they pull it off, which is a huge deal in my book, as somebody who just like hates like anything Hermione. That said though, the rivalry between Ron and Draco is one of my favorite character dynamics in any Starkid show and really any musical in general. It is the funniest thing, and I think it might be because of Lauren and Joey's chemistry that makes it so great, but also even in the books. I think that Ron's rivalry with Draco is more interesting than Harry's because like Ron and Draco's rivalry is like more deeply rooted. Like it's like a family thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that Ron and Draco's rivalry is pretty underrated. It's one of my personal favorite things. And I love that the musicals really, even if it's over a different thing, even if it is over Hermione, I like that the musicals kind of bring it more to light, if that makes sense. But again, I don't really think that there's any words to express how iconic and wonderful the song Granger Danger is. And let's be honest, I think we've all tried to sing both parts at the end of the song. And finally, number 1 is Going Back to Hogwarts. I'm pretty sure you all saw this coming. You know how I said that Granger Danger was too iconic to put into words? Well, unsurprisingly, so is this. This song has done everything that it's set out to do and much, much more. It successfully and uniquely introduces most of the principal and supporting cast of the Harry Potter musical series, including Harry, Ron, Hermione, Draco, Goyle, Lavender, Cho, Cedric, and of course, Dumbledore. It's the song that not only introduced us to the Harry Potter musical series, but to Starkid as a whole. It's also since become an anthem for Starkid, and a sentimental staple for every time they reunite, go back to their roots, or do a reunion show. This has given it, to me, the most beautiful underlying meaning to it that I don't really think that they intended when they first made this show, but it's really, really given the song an extra sense of meaning, nostalgia, and just sentimental value, I guess. And as a very nostalgic, sentimental person, it's one of the things that I love about this song. This song is nostalgic, hilarious, euphoric, a classic, and of course, totally awesome. It is the song that got a lot of us hooked on Starkid. We've all been on that ride ever since, and I'm so, so glad. Now I'm excited to rank the Harry Potter sequel songs. I love a Harry Potter musical so much. Hopefully this video reminded you or emphasized how much you love it too. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like it and consider subscribing to my channel for more fun videos from me. I'm gonna try to rank the other Harry Potter musical series songs very soon. So I hope that you are looking forward to that. I am. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. I certainly had fun ranking and talking about all of these wonderful songs, and I'm looking forward to doing the other Starkid shows. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope that you have a wonderful, magical day. Bye!